Hello, micromanagement tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stardrive 2. So, before we started this episode, Twitch got to watch me go around every planet in our empire and make sure we have the correct buildings queued up so we're not forgetting something really awesome. So, at the moment, all of our planets are producing stuff, which means no trade goods, which means we're losing money. It'll be finished and it'll go back to positive soon enough. We need to get rid of these unplantful people soon enough. So as soon as I get some more freighters, which we are currently constructing, I'm going to have to transfer. I'll try to figure out like the closest populous planet and move some around a little bit. Schminchkin is asking why not Bear Simulator. I may do another campaign of Stardrive 2 on the highest difficulty as another race, but at some point we're going to have to move on to a different game. Anyway, let's see the next turn. Looks like undefended. Is that like a transport or something? This is us losing a transport to pirates, or probably food. This is a completely garbage ship trying to take on one of our big fleets, which is auto-win. We researched the tidal unlock for Rygar 1, which will increase the population growth for the most part. It's pretty good if you want to read about it. We built a whole bunch of freighter fleets. We have another Poison Ivy. So I'm going to have to go through some of these quick. Chol is apparently starving, which is good, really, because I want these guys to die, if we could possibly arrange it. Oh, there's a game called Bear Simulator? Oh, that's perfect. Once we start making money again, I may try to rush some of these production buildings, but we should be all good no matter which one of these we look at. So I did queue, and I might have rush bought a few of them, especially just automated rover bays, just to get that base 5 production going a bit quicker. Yeah, I think we're fine. Counter-espionage has killed a spy. Okay, so, continuing the invasion is the primary business here. Volfar 2 is almost completely dead anyway. It's really just a volcanic rock of a planet, but we want to steal their tech. I guess we're going to have to fight them, because I think if I bombard... Well, no. Ground troops take 5 pop damage per bomb, so I can probably kill this guy and just capture it. Yeah, we're fine. This saved us a lot of time, so we didn't have to do the ground combat, which takes messes. You just have to mess around. Looks like our Wolfsbane is continuing to take damage. I think it's the auto battle. I send them in for an auto battle, and this ship gets half destroyed because of stupidity. You're all just gonna have to handle this for a second while I queue everything up. I've probably said it enough times to beat the dead horse, but it sure would be nice if there was a way to automate this part. Command points, money, population size, happiness, food eventually, more population, free research, more happiness, whatever. Good enough. Alright, we didn't get any tech. Does that mean that they are out of tech? Hey, you're supposed to be giving me technologies. These guys are expansionists. Interesting. They have trilithium left somewhere. Well, they've got a couple planets left. Unfortunately, that Wolfsbane taking all that damage, that's a real pain. I could try to rush by another starbase and get these guys repairing quicker. Or so they can travel quicker. That really bugs me. We keep taking damage on one ship from the... I auto-battled one of their tiniest ships, and I think I took, 50% damage there. These guys have a starbase, so we'll probably repair fast enough that we should travel there first. So that's going to slow down our Volfar conquest a little bit. We did just conquer Chol. So this guy is in good shape. I think this one might have... One of them has a Spore Cannon Mark 1 that needs to be refitted. I guess it's this guy? One of these, maybe? Ah, there you go. Spore Cannon normal. We could upgrade him. Well, geesh, we're hardly at war with anybody. Just the end of the Volfar now, right? I'm not going to super rush to war, but we are going to attack these guys pretty soon. Where were these guys? Oh, Crystal Fleet incoming. Right. 0 is polluted. Well, that's fine. Oh, that's actually bad. This is my food planet. It'll figure itself out. Let's just speed that along a little bit. 1 turn of production. It used to be full food, then 1 turn of production and suddenly bam. Alright. Those pollution resequencers, though, really do help. Much less overall pollution, more production then. Alright. I think you can actually sort of anti-terraform planets back into toxic if you really want, but it's not the best idea in the world. Okay, we've got tons of freighters. Easel has built me a ton of them really quickly, so good for them. 191 production. So basically, I could build another fleet, or I could sort of improve that fleet a little bit by building a couple more ships here quickly. Let's give them... Honestly, I feel like the Spore Cannons are overpowered. Let's throw in a Nightshade, which is less overpowered, and another Carrier, which is definitely less overpowered. So they can have 2 Nightshades and 2 Legless Elephants, rather than more mass driver ridiculousness, basically. And that's good. It is very good. Killing spies. 0 should be less polluty. We're still making lots of food, so it's not a big deal, but it is a hit to our efficiency. We're also going to build a Molo farm here, because it's +1 food per worker, and then we're going to try to balance that with some more happiness buildings. I want to, you know what? Let's send this fleet over here, because I haven't actually scouted it. And I thought there was a Chuck planet, although I'm pretty sure the pirates, like, maybe starved it to death. Okay, the crystals are going to destroy a couple freighters. I guess we find out if the starbase is enough. I've got one of my fleets on the way. There's not much I can do. See, those guys... One of the worst things... I mean, this is actually really good AI, this little serpentine pattern. It does actually force you to not rely on, like, mass drivers, because you will rarely hit them if you're shooting mass driver. This might hit, but if they're right on the middle of a spin, you will miss on your mass driver shots. Now, they're not demonstrating a lot of dodging, but trust me, they're pretty good at dodging when they do this. I think there's a mod that makes the AI do this all the time, even when it's just a fleet-to-fleet battle, so that you so that they're a little bit easier, or they're a little bit harder to deal with. Come on, Starbase. I think we'll be okay. Those little ion beams aren't that powerful. I'm gonna want to hit the shield button pretty soon, though. Maybe if we can kill these two first. Come on, shields. Alright, one left. Oh, it looks like it's basically out. Okay. Charge those shields up if you can. Okay, this guy's not quick enough to dodge. He's actually going to be easier to kill than the little guys. Yeah. Even though he was a much bigger ship. Good work! We barely took any damage at all. That was not a problem. I guess I didn't need to defend it after all. What I should try to do is get battle stations and then just upgrade a few, you know, strategic planets to having battle stations, and almost nothing will ever break through those, other than a huge fleet. We have a Hellforge on Drakibi. Alright, well these guys weren't actually needed as it turns out, so why don't you join back up over here and prepare for the upcoming wolf invasion, or sorry, bear invasion. Everyone's favorite time of day. I think Twitch just always agrees that the streamer should play the most embarrassing game that there is, as a general rule. I should probably build some more constructors too, so I can build some more subspace projectors, because I never really connected all my systems, especially now that I'm expanding even further. Fighter shields! Okay, this should be automatically making our fighters better. I like the fact that we're getting these clean energy systems built. Let's just make sure the stragglers are doing what they're supposed to do, because they keep expanding, growing maybe. Growing is the perfect word, actually. The best thing is that we've played basically the entire game with no tax rate. We are so awesome. Also, I accidentally turned this by somewhere. It's one of those things you can do by accident. Okay, research. So what do you guys think? We just got fighter shields, which was, I believe, energy. Yep, we've got fighter shields and class 3 shields, which means I could do a refit at any point now to get my ships stronger. Advanced ECM is pretty good. This is just a flat 50% damage to all of our cannon weapons. Not like mass drivers, but the laser cannons, plasma cannons, disruptor cannons, and other types like that. Sublimator sounds kind of interesting. Never really used it, so I don't know how good it is. But I know advanced ECM is pretty solid. Definitely solid. Of all the things I can see, still, like, Heavy Fighter Bay is pretty cool. Deep Core Mine is always good. But we're still quite a long way from Titans. Like, that's a lot of research to go. Yeah, you didn't miss too much, Spiller. I spent quite a long time just micromanaging all the planets. Plus 50% damage flat versus a really good way of jamming guided missiles and also just reducing the chance of mass drivers hurting us. I think the advanced ECM is pretty much the pick we have to go with, unless, like, someone's got the opposite one that I'm thinking of. These guys have nothing. Humans are the most likely, I guess. They have targeting computers. We could try to trade for the upgrade to the star bases. Antimatter cannons, they would get the plus 50% damage as well. These guys are pretty cool. We're definitely catching up on the tech, though. Remember when these guys had like a huge page of tech? Not so much anymore. A couple people have battle stations. Might be more interesting attacking these guys, because instead of just star bases, these will put up a bit better of a fight. Upgraded shields and armor and stuff. But it only uses their best tech, so if he doesn't have class 3 shields, I don't know if that's going to make that much difference. Brainpal would be nice. I could probably get a tech from these guys right now. Just a tech upgrade, a passive +1 per researcher, and then multiplied by whatever other stuff. Yeah. How would you like biospheres and some trade? Oh no, we can't do that much. Biospheres and I don't know, how much would it cost? Probably way too much. $1,000? Nah, you don't get that much money. Let's just see if we can find a better tech. A more expensive tech that he wants. that's not, you know, useful. Let's see. Urban infrastructure, maybe? There we go. Urban infrastructure is worth way more than BrainPal. But all it is like more approval, and we get the research for it. He just gets approval. Good deal. Passive buff, always a good trade in my books. How about the bears? Have you researched anything cool? The mighty Jardir. 2 together are stronger than 2 apart. You got nothing. They're scared. Poor bears. They never got any good tech. Feels like we have all the tech right now. It's fine. And then we know that these guys have nothing. Unless we give them more time, they, well, they're starting to offer a more reasonable peace deal. It would almost be enough to get trade rights out of them, but they don't have enough tolerance to actually give us the trade rights for the peace deal. Whatever, they're evil. Unprovoked attacks. How's this ship doing? Maybe like one more turn. Alright, let's go for advanced ECM. Damage is nice, but not being hit ever is really good as well. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're back into the green. Let's go conquer whatever's down there. LaFlower, good. 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 What was that? Trade goods? Right, start making me some money. And also grow, and then, yeah, awesome. The Nightshade is done. So we'll send, I think I'll wait for the elephant, and then we'll send these guys up to back up our Volfar fleet. Scenarium. Some good stuff. More research from here, if we switch over now. Which means I probably should do just that. We were not making as much money, but this is a good amount of research. So yeah, do it. Do it! This place will be researched one day. Okay, how are these other fleets doing? Are they basically ready to go? The flower is completed on the fleet. Nothing else? Yeah, this is looking pretty good. We've got 2 Nightshades, a Wolfsbane, and 3 Spore Cannons. I could build another carrier. Let's throw that in there. They're quick. Quick to build. Yeah, real quick. We'll get that done. Then I will send this guy out probably towards the Codrazine. We'll declare war on them if we have to. How far am I from the biggest ships? I just went over that a little bit ago. We're still quite a ways off. All we've done is battleships. Titans are way down here. Way down there. As awesome as they are, we won't even need them unless something really weird happens. Treaty with the humans is expired. Okay, well, we'll try to renew that, maybe. Oh, I forgot. We're supposed to move some plants around. I don't know, Schmitchkin. I don't know. that might be too high a rating for YouTube. As much as this will we will lose some happiness for a bit. We'll make more food and we can turn it around afterwards. Xenomine. College. Okay. That means you're done. Not a science planet for any specific reason. I do need some people producing trade goods, so this is fine. Alright, so that's going on. What did I say? I gotta move some people around. Okay. So primarily we want to move from populous planets that grow quickly to near-ish by alien planets. So, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alien planets here. Probably the most populous close by will be Pitch 1 and 2. So we'll take a couple people from each of Pitch 1 and 2 and send them to Tiranu and Volfars. Okay, so Pitch. Take one guy, send to, say, Volfar. Get a plant over there. Pitch. Send another guy to the other Volfar. Oh, wait, the name of the planet isn't Volfar. Well, All of the ones with these little wolf bats are close together, basically. Until we have stargates, this is kind of how you got to do it. Once you have stargates, you can do it immediately, which is better. Instantaneously, you would say. Okay, I think all Volfar planets will have a plant on it. Now we've got to deal with the Chuck. So they've got a few planets all along there. I think Arantar... Arantar's pretty good. We'll also send some from our homeworld. Up that direction. Okay. I believe you, Schmidtkin. I believe you. But it's still trouble. So Arantar... Send some people over. I have to get some plants there so the plants reproduce. Once I have one plant there, I can send all of these guys, I can just ship them somewhere else. Okay, there's 2 more down there. Hopefully these guys won't get shot down on the way. Okay, I think all planets... Oh, Vader. I forgot about Vader. Where is Vader? Vader is on this side, so I should send... Not from Charm. Let's send one more from Pitch. A little bit of plant micro. Actually, let's send one of the mini researchers to the robot planet. Then they'll start reproducing. Okay, I like it. We still have to get rid of all of these alien species, but it'll be fine. Alright, we found the pirates. We want to get rid of these guys so they stop shooting down... Possibly shooting down our traders. Trade. I don't think we're going to have any problem, seeing as pirates are the kind of ships you can kill really easily early on in the game. Like, a pretty small fleet can deal with these guys pretty early. That's supposed to... Do I have 2? Oh. I thought I had 2 legless elephants. I was wrong. Oh, the poison ivy doesn't even have engines. That's funny. Well, it looks like we've won anyway. I meant to send the fighters out. The mass drivers are just too powerful. Chad is happy that I'm a fan of racial cleansing. It's not even about race. They're not even like, we are plants. They are not plants. It's not a matter of races. I consider it eliminating all mosquitoes in the galaxy. It's kind of like that. Special cleansing. Special cleansing. Okay, we arrived here. Let's capture this belt, I guess. It is rich. Rich is good. And yeah, Volfar are dead. There's no way. You can see our little colony, or not colony ships. You can see our little transport, civilian transport vessels. Alright, so Bookob, or Bokob, we could just rename it to Boob, doesn't seem to have anything going on here. Let's explore some more stars in our control. They've got another colony ship here. I really should actually, before I forget, I should colonize Pearl because I know the AI keeps trying. Now, the problem is we'll probably lose all of our relationships because everyone's going to call us an expansionist. Which means it's going to be harder to get trade, but whatever, screw those guys, right? Oh, also, I forgot. Speaking of trade, let's see if we can renew our contract here. Oh, we're not going to be able to, actually. We're currently importing, it's kind of another user interface. We're importing, like, some resources, and I think we're giving him... I don't even know what we offered. Maybe it was for a tech or something. But yeah, we have no tolerance, so we're not going to be trading with the humans for a while. This is a non-combat fleet. I don't want any auto battles, because that's how my Wolfsbane gets destroyed. Alright. Fight it out manually. Just because I can't trust auto battle. Yeah, this ship is... it's so much damage. It's barely got anything, and this wasn't me! This is just the AI not knowing how to control it. Okay, the Nightshade can take the front. Spore cannons, you know what to do. We actually... this fleet is pretty beat up in the sense that it's only got like 4 ships that can fight at the moment. Plus the fighters. Oh, this guy's got Gauss! Good for him and his Gauss tech. The little green bullets are Gauss. His accuracy isn't amazing, though. Also, he's dead. Speaking of that. If we put advanced ECM jammers on our ships, the Gauss tech won't be as bad, actually. It'll miss us more often. Alright, good win, everybody. Good win. That's another freighter or something. Can we bomb it? You know what? In this situation, they don't even have tech to steal. I don't really want to deal with building up another junky colony. It's just a waste of time. Plus, I'd have to transport some plants there, get rid of that guy, yada yada yada. Let's just blow stuff up. The Wolfsbane is taking damage again, and it shouldn't be. Just gonna send it to heal up. The rest of the fleet continues. The rest of the fleet will be fine. We'll be sending them back up now. Try to go the quickest route we can. Yeah, when Fella McGubbin throws his mighty shield. Alright, advanced ECM. Might be getting close to a ship rebuild. Keeping plants happy. Making money. Getting some tech. Good. Everything queued up is just being built along. Canopy shields are pretty cool. Actually, both of these are really nice. If you have a planetary shield, well, it only stops 10 bomb strikes, but that's quite a lot. And then it's pretty hard if you have like a bunch of, say you have some mechs and some plants on the planet, pretty hard for anyone to actually capture it. You don't even need a starbase at that point. Is there anything further on the energy that I'd want? Canopy shields are cool. Hard shields I don't care about much. Shield capacitors. So there's not a whole lot left in energy that I'm really worried about. I think if I want to start building like Titans, I might want the Combat Information Center. Maybe we should start working towards that. Speaking of mechs. Now, rocket launchers are probably equivalent to mechs. You would want both of these optimally to have mechs with rocket launchers. Rocket launchers. We'll go rocket launchers. No one's going to argue about that, I don't think. Okay. Building like crazy. We got that colony ship. We'll capture that planet that everyone else really wants. It does give some Noxium, which is something. Trade goods? Yeah, should be everything. I haven't unlocked any buildings recently, so we should be good. Once the current queues finish up, we should be done. For now. Unless I want, like... I might want some Diamondite. I don't know, do you think I should get Diamondite? All ships would get 10% more... and I'd get 10 bucks per turn. Fine. I have to at least colonize I don't like building up new planets at this point in the game, but I should at least try to get the resources. Because the AI will try to snag them from under my control if I don't. It's not a very good planet otherwise. Haunted, radiated, heavy gravity, but at least there's Noxium, right? Someone's about to yell at us, probably. Sure, research. Research. Maybe no one is yelling at us. I would expect someone to. Rover Bay, Xenomine, Pollution Resequencer, Factory, Clean Pollution. After all the production buildings are done, Starbase, Infantry Base, Antenna, Research, Money, more population, Happiness, no food upkeep, more people, money. There you go. Then we never have to look at that planet again. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe people didn't get mad about that colonization. Usually they do, but maybe we didn't get expansionism for once, for the first time ever. We did not get expansionism for settling in our own territory. As crazy as that sounds. Also, I believe we have a Ghostbuster project because we have a planet with ghosts on it. So we better learn how to bust them ghosts. Okay, the plants are arriving. We need to start getting rid of these guys. I need to figure out what to do with those things. Also, this place, we've got a, I believe, fully set up fleet. We got Wolfsbane, 2 Nightshades, only 1 legless elephant. I want 1 more legless elephant. Because we're not in a rush to attack the bears, we might as well build up super well. Turtle for even longer. We're not really turtling. I'm not trying to turtle anyway. Oh, Rygar needs a plant. How did I miss Rygar? Oh, they're on the way. Never mind. They're on the way. Alright, so what are we going to do with these guys? Basically, I need a planet that I really don't care about. That I can ship them all to and then sell, I think is the best plan. So what we could do is look at the planet list, look for a large or huge planet, like Le Power 3, which is in our control. I don't want it. I could just sell it to somebody and then conquer it and bomb them all to death and not even take it back. Actually, it'd be better to do it on Deimos because it's absolutely horrible. Ultra poor, barren. It's useless. Alright, Deimos 3 or La Flower, whatever is more central. La Flower is pretty good. Deimos is actually slightly better just for its positioning. Okay, we're going to colonize here, move the plant away, and send all of the stupid people there, and then bomb it. It's hard to leave them to starve, though. I can't control where the freighters go. I'd have to have basically all of my plants completely, whatever that building's called, completely, they don't need food at all, basically, like completely food neutral. And then stop making food completely, and then only the aliens would starve to death and my plants would be fine. But that's a long way away. Let's get this going. We're gonna have a stupid amount of money again, so while I'm thinking about it, places working on stuff like production should get rushed. Xenomines. We got lots of money. In the long term, this will speed a lot of stuff up. Yeah, rover bays, that's for sure. Still building freighters? Oh, colony ship. Sure. We have a lot of money, so like, why waste it, right? Why just leave it in the bank? There is a tech for some species. Actually, there might be a tech for every species where you get money based on your current bank account as long as you're not taxing a lot. But I didn't get that tech yet. Okay. Once that's colonized, we'll ship over the non-plant species. I forgot to queue up this move. I want them inside the highway before I move them along. This guy's moving super slowly because reasons. Alright. Actually, we've got another battle coming up next turn. A very, very small battle. Let's take this planet, which is almost certainly behind the ship, and maybe we'll call it an episode. Alright. Gotta fight it out so we don't get our ships destroyed stupidly. For no reason at all. But, what you got? Oh, you've got a bunch of laser cannons? I bet you they don't even shoot blue lasers. Nightshade up front. Spore. Bombing. Fighting. Sporing. Alright. Launch all fighters. He's got Gauss. Wait a second, does he have a Gauss cat? Oh no, it's the Starbase that's the Gauss cat. It's not this thing. Starbase is far more dangerous than this little ship. Mass drivers are too much. What is the counter to mass drivers? I don't know if there even is a real counter to that. Fighters can get behind them, but by the time the fighters get there, the mass drivers have already destroyed the enemy fleet. Someone in the comments or in the chat, you guys tell me what an actual counter to mass drivers is. Because right now, I can't really think of it. There has to be, though. There has to be something. Ghostbusters! Alright, so Pearl 2 is no longer haunted, which is nice. When one of the lonely spirits wanders too close to the trap, it snaps them up and seals the essence away in a little capacitor that we then put on our ships and bounce graviton beams off of. Oh, Sporl is polluted again. Am I even producing anything on Sporl? What's going on? Oh, right. I used to be all research. It's kind of sad when you get polluted with 25 wasted from pollution max. Like, that's not even very much. Anyway, let's capture this planet / asteroid belt and call her a day. I think I do want this one, even though it's a bit of a mess to build everything up and transfer plants around. But this is an ultra rich, and I can't turn that down. Get rid of a couple things. Actually, the Fleet Academy is fine. If this thing gets built up, it'll be a really good planet for building ships. Alright, let's end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I think the Volfar have one more left. We'll take that next turn. And then we'll focus our attention on somebody else, certainly. See you guys next time.